The starting point of our newscast is THAAD. Senior U.S. military officials have testified that they discussed deploying the controversial American missile defense system to the Korean peninsula.
And this comes as North Korea has declared that it will not give up its nuclear program as long as the U.S. continues to pose a threat to them. Our Laah Hyun starts us off.
The U.S. military has been mulling over a potential terminal high-altitude area defense or THAAD battery deployment to South Korea. That's according to U.S. Pacific Commander Admiral Samuel Locklear during a U.S. Senate committee hearing on Thursday, Washington time. He said the U.S. has made progress with Japan and South Korea in terms of bringing ballistic missile defense capabilities to the Asia-Pacific region. Although not elaborating on what the discussions entailed and whom he meant by we, he said, quote, "We have been in discussions about a potential deployment of a THAAD battery on the Korean peninsula." In response, an unnamed South Korean Defense Ministry official said Friday that Locklear probably meant internal discussions because the Korean military has not engaged in any kind of talks about THAAD with the U.S. However, when General Curtis Scaparrotti, the commander of U.S. Forces Korea, who was also present at the hearing, was asked whether South Korea and the U.S. would push ahead with the plan despite China's strong opposition, he replied, "Both countries seem to be taking various other impacts into account," adding that the decision process was underway. The hearing comes as North Korea's Defense Minister Hyun vowed to continue improving the regime's nuclear capabilities. At an international security conference in Moscow on Thursday, Hyun said the, quote, "aggressive nature of the U.S. has not changed," adding that Pyongyang is ready to launch any kind of war if Washington provokes the regime. Laah Hyun, Arirang News.